Well, it looks like, guys, we're going to be going into game. It's K1llsen versus Sev3n, map number 1. I'm really looking forward to this map. I hope that Sev3n's going to be able to show us a fine performance. It looks like he's going to be having that red slide real fast. He didn't get rockets early on. K1llsen's just getting all the weapons. It took him 10 seconds to get the Mega and 3 major weapons, and they're only 15 seconds before he hit the first rail, so really nice start from K1llsen, and Sev3n's going to have to catch up on this. It's going to be really tough for him to contest on these big items. This is a nice rocket spam from K1llsen, doing good damage. Should be able to clean up this red, and if Sev3n's thinking of dropping, well, he'll be dropping to his death. But the rockets are absolutely fine. A direct one could get him a kill, and K1llsen's having to be really careful. That was absolutely massive damage there from the French player. And he's even going to win himself a mega health. It couldn't have been better. Oh, and K1llsen having to go for the double rocket jump in the end. Otherwise he wouldn't have got that yellow in time. And now he's back in position, coming down for this red. He hits a rail. Sev3n gets one as well. One more shot for the kill. He's looking for it. He was patient for that shot, but K1llsen just dragged him down with the LG. And he's going to have first blood. I don't know if we should call it first blood in Quake, because it's just sparks. I think we should call it first sparks. It doesn't really sound quite as good. Oh, my aggressive drop down from Sev3n. He's going to get that mega health just in the nick of time. He's going to move on to the rocket launcher. Hope that, oh, K1llsen's going to spawn close. And he can't get the kill down in time. Easy weaponry for the German. And he's going to make it onto that red armor. Good thing, though, for Sev3n is that mega and red will be up simultaneously. Oh. Aggressive jump there. K1llsen possibly could have gone for damage, but I think was respecting the rockets that Sev3n would have had. But I'm going to interested to see how the next 10 seconds is going to play out. Yeah, K1llsen being able to hear him. He wants to lock him off because he knows he's on the wrong side of the map at the moment. K1llsen's got great positioning to get both the items, and Sev3n's really let himself go, being in that low area. It completely locked him away from red. And K1llsen, you know, K1llsen was already prepared to say, okay, I'm going to lose red armor here. Oh, wait, I can hear him in the lower corridor? Okay, I know exactly what to do to cut him off and secure both major items. And, you know, Sev3n, fortunately for him, didn't lose out on any frags, but he's going to have to make sure that if this opportunity arises once more, he's going to have to be on the middle floor or the upper floor. And that's Sev3n trying to kill a little bit of time for K1llsen because there's another second, but that rocket was absolutely spot on, and K1llsen's going to claim that third frag. Great work there. But, you know, Sev3n's still keeping it close, man. We can see the upgrade there is between, from neck to Sev3n. Again, the rockets are pretty damn effective. Another rocket would really, you know, be very nice, but he's going to back off instead. He's probably going to have heard red timing and maybe thinking about, oh, he goes for yellow, but K1llsen knew exactly what he wanted. Sev3n should have predicted that. That should definitely be something on his mind. K1llsen just repeatedly going up the bounce pad. Where are those rails? And now with the upper position, maybe he's going to go for damage, but no, doesn't even need to. Sev3n's nowhere near. And now back over to yellow. Sev3n goes there, he takes the yellow. That's 50 armor, but he takes 80 damage on top. There's the second rail. K1llsen re-extending that lead. And there's just a little bit of spark. K1llsen not really wanting to get close and personal with the LG fight. He gets that kill. Mega and red spawning. And he's trying to move over there, trying to force that spawn, make sure that Sev3n doesn't spawn on the red side. So very smart move by K1llsen. And there's one rail. The Sev3n moving forward with the LG. K1llsen's just going to land 3 rails back to back, and maybe Sev3n should have sidestepped a little bit more then. And if you guys are wondering really about how to force spawns, I think there are some threads around, but it can really help you out. If you know how to force spawns, it's a great addition to your game. And now he's going to be getting possibly a health bubble. Get over to that mega. Maybe get a good position to keep it safe. But, oh, looking for damage. Spots Sev3n over. That rocket would have just skimmed past him. K1llsen not being given the angles. Probably going to drop for that mega eventually. If that red gets taken immediately next, then it's going to spawn at the same time as mega. So K1llsen, he might have to do the same as before, but we're seeing a little bit of delay, and that sneaky rail. That's 80 damage from God knows where, according to Sev3n, and 9-1. Sev3n, as we can tell, having difficulty in this matchup. K1llsen, the overwhelming favorite. in this group that's currently lacking strength as presence. Mega up again. I'm gonna drop down in front of him. I don't know if Sev3n was in the... Let's actually go to Sev3n. We haven't really seen anything from him. And he jumps right up and is like, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You can't really go to that area when you're so out of control. You've really got to pick your spots much more carefully. He's back into the middle area. Gets out before another rail lands. But what is he really doing here? K1llsen's just going to rush him. That's an easy 12th frag. Please excuse me blowing my nose. This is the most painful cast. Loving the game, but oh my. And this is why I need ints here. Sev3n does get onto that Mega, so he's done some good damage, and K1llsen missed a load of rails, which only puts him at 50%. Oh, what a combo. It's just a machine gun coming out of Sev3n. K1llsen almost striking down again. Sev3n wins himself onto red, but again, he's probably going to be railable at this point. Let's have a look how he's hanging off. Yeah, after getting that 25 health bubble, looking a lot nicer. And now with a rail of his own. And, you know, Sev3n can be very strong with this weapon. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to be allowed to play aero walk. And what's more unfortunate is that K1llsen does not like aero, but that's a good frag. Sev3n getting himself another on the board. With 3.5 minutes to go, he is going to have to find some momentum and aggression here. And wow, I was not expecting K1llsen to be up there. K1llsen's going to have that LG. Should have a rocket jump from Sev3n. Aggressive move. Going to pin K1llsen in the air, and that's an easy third frag. K1llsen maybe not expecting him to rocket jump. That's the thing, you can't really go up that bounce pad when someone's on the mid-level, and especially in Sev3n's position. He should have realised that, okay, Sev3n's going to be pretty rushed to frags. Let's not get in his hair too much. K1llsen, though, he gets onto that Mega. That's going to be enough resources to put up a huge fight. Sev3n's going to have a tough time. He couldn't let him get any resources, and he already let him get a Mega health. He hits the rail. K1llsen wants that rail, though. And this is good spam from Sev3n. He maybe, I would even possibly prescribe a rocket jump up there. K1llsen might not expect it. But he's going to back off. Maybe look for rail at the end. K1llsen gets it, and he's, of course he's going to hit this shot. Why would you ever doubt me? He hits the second, in fact, and the third. K1llsen on 12 health. What can Sev3n do in this situation? Almost nothing. And no, guys, it was Ince who, his flight was cancelled. He didn't miss it. It was cancelled. Do not worry. Right now, we're sitting with 2.5 minutes to go. K1llsen just getting back the momentum. He's got the control, and now he's happy to be back into this. It was nice, though. It was really strong for Sev3n to show us that he can get into control, and he can push K1llsen off of items. You know, you really need to be an exceptional player already to be able to do that against the top folk. K1llsen is just one of those unique individuals in Quake that really strikes down hard. But that's GG. K1llsen taking map number 1, 15-3 or 2 in the end, I believe. Good play. What is going on with chat? I do not know at all. No, you see, take 6. K1llsen is really good at DM13. People think that, okay, it's all rail. He's an all rail player. Sure, he hits a lot of rail and loves it, but his LG can be fucking good as well. We're going to get into map number 2. This is going to be Sev3n versus K1llsen. Sev3n has got to come back into this. Is he going to show any signs of strength on this map? Which sadly for him is going to be one of K1llsen's lovers in terms of maps. He's dropping for the rail right in front of him. Is K1llsen going to chase through? He's going to go for it. But Sev3n sneaks away. Doesn't get in his face too early on. K1llsen can go and get that rail. He still needs an LG. I'm going to go over to Sev3n's path because we don't really see much of him. He's got all the weaponry. He might drop through that teleporter or get in a lower position. Even better. This is really good from Sev3n. But what was worse, though, he should have either hit the rail or had the LG out because he probably would have had more reliable damage. And that's the thing. If someone jumps onto that red armor and you've got the rail out and you just missed your shot, you're not going to be able to shoot again for another 1.5 seconds. And they're going to be able to drop down all the way to the floor where you could miss that LG pinning, and they're just going to completely crush you. That's why LG is a safe weapon to use when players are dropping from, while players are collecting red. Nice work by Sev3n. He's going to be able to get first blood here on Blood Run. K1llsen showing his face just a little too long. And Sev3n's going to punish him. How long is this going to work out? K1llsen's going up close and personal. He needs the rockets to hit, or he get the mega. Both is even better, and Sev3n's going to extend that lead. K1llsen not showing him much respect, just charging him with MG. And he's just stacking up the frags for the Frenchman. Let's have a look. Is he going to rotate on top yellow? This could be beautiful item control, but it's too late. He just spots that shaft of K1llsen's. Fortunately for him, he doesn't take any damage, so looks like Sev3n Pov is going to continue a little bit longer. If you don't really know who Sev3n is, he was a guy to pop up on the radar after having a very intense game of Cypher back in 2012. He had got a 10 frag advantage in Airwalk, but sadly lost it, but it definitely made people focus on his game a bit more. And currently he's showing us that he's quite capable of going up against K1llsen on Blood Run, which a lot of you might know is a map that K1llsen loves to practice on. He plays on it very frequently. But with still 8 minutes to hold this lead, he can't afford to go passive. He's got to start dealing damage soon, because look at that, K1llsen's 100-200. I'm going to flick back to Sev3n though. Let's see what he's doing. And he's looking for a yellow, but he's not going to get it. K1llsen doesn't really need red. It's this mega that's what it's all about. He's going to get a rail off. Oh, K1llsen makes a jump up. A bit of rocket spam. Sev3n watching himself at the moment. A bit of LG though. He can be absolutely ecstatic with that damage. That was precisely what he needed to do. Oh, he misses that rail. He's going to have to back off it. He can't afford to take shots. How's this dodge going to work? He misses another shot. K1llsen comes forward and he's got to back off, missing more. Fortunately for him, he gets away with his life, but it's going to be K1llsen who's going to be able to stack up. He gets a direct rocket, a grenade, sorry. But that is K1llsen getting himself his first frag here on Blood Run. I mean, it's just suddenly gone completely pear-shaped for Sev3n. Not only did K1llsen get a kill, but he's got a kill and picked up everything afterwards. And that rocket is going to land him just a 1 frag difference. And Sev3n, how long can he play it out of control? What can he do? This could take seconds, or if Sev3n is really phenomenal, he can make it last an entire game. But that's asking a lot, and already he's caught out of position. He's not hitting anything, and it's a tied game. Easy peasy. And it's just not somewhere you can be. Sev3n, you don't have the weapons, you don't have the stack. Don't be somewhere where you can't escape. If you are going to, make sure you cross that path really fast. Sev3n, instead of being there, he should have been running over to the other side past rail near that teleporter. He could not be there. And now Sev3n being punished. Fortunately, K1llsen doesn't bombard his way through. But he's now really on the warpath, and it's going to be a really tough task for Sev3n to reattain that control. He takes Mega, but immediately a rail after, so that stack's going to be a goner. He's going to get 2 yellows back to back, so he's actually got something from the situation, and now he's got to look for that slide damage. K1llsen suddenly not favoured for the next frag, but that first rocket's going to give him the advantage. There's the rail finish, and there is the lead for K1llsen. These shots, man. But Sev3n, what's good for Sev3n is he's got a rotation on these 2 yellows. K1llsen can't stop him with them. Sure, he's gonna chain together the major items over and over, but Sev3n's gonna maybe in for the next rotation. He's gonna have a stack to play with. Oh, there's an air rocket, a second good one. There's a third, all in the chest. And once again, Sev3n doing what he can't afford to do. He's gonna rotate on those yellows, but he goes the other way, and he's gonna get caught out 6-3. Sev3n, you should have just taken the normal route. You're gonna get a yellow now, but you needed them to be at the same time. Is he going to go for it now? K1llsen being low? This would be extraordinary if he does. Oh, but K1llsen gets the mega. Plasma coming out from Sev3n. But he's got such a mountain to climb. Absolutely unreal. He goes onto mega health, but mate, it does not spawn for some time. He's probably going to delay his spawn to try and see K1llsen picking it up, or see the mega spawn. But it's not going to be there. Looks like he just got on with it. But there's something I like to do. If I've mistimed an item a bit, I like to hold my spawn, get that perfect timing, and then come back after a bit stronger. Oh, Sev3n coming back in again just as mega spawn for K1llsen. He cannot be fighting for these items. You've got to play quietly. You've got to assume that K1llsen's always going to be at the major items, either to deal damage or to pick it up himself. And that's the thing, people who are still rising, still they have that cheeky feeling that, you know what, maybe I've got a chance to get on this item. Maybe I can do this, and they won't punish me as much as I think they will. As much as they could, should I say. And that's the thing, that's the difference between players like Evil, Rafa, those kind of players, and K1llsen himself. He knows exactly when to back off from a fight, or to back off from an item. Maybe go at a distance to see him picking it up, or listen. But don't get your face stuck in when it's almost certain you're going to die. You can't be taking those 10% risks. Whereas a 10% chance of succeeding, and a 90% chance of you getting fragged and then fragged several more times. And with 7 frags to come back, I mean, 3 minutes there, that is a very tall order, even on a standard game when you're against standard opponents. And I dare call standard K1llsen standard, because he certainly is. Sev3n's LG not looking too bad at all, and K1llsen runs out of ammo. Now the plasma's out. Oh, a good rail finish from K1llsen, railing away his worries. Looking for grenades. K1llsen's actually got to be a little bit careful, because he's quite vulnerable, and there's still a bit of time now until this mega health spawns. Oh, more grenades coming through, but he's going to get away, and he's even going to get the rail at the end. 12-3. And looks to be going down a similar line as to that of Campgrounds. I gotta say, I mean, we see some games from the top players who maybe struggle against the mid-tier, like K1llsen maybe struggling a bit against Arseny, might show signs of weakness in the games against top players, but K1llsen is getting really good results against players who are already very good. So I'm expecting a very strong performance for him going up against Strength. So Strength is going to have to watch the hell out, because I think K1llsen's going to be on form. And I know, guys, sorry, we're not going to have that Strengths K1llsen game today. It's a pity that I can't bring that stream to you. I will tell you more about it all after this game's over. But I'm gonna go over to Sev3n's pop. He's actually got pretty modest accuracies. His LGs are very adequate. Can he even take down K1llsen? He can get a frag. So that's gonna make him feel a little bit better. Can he get a couple more? Oh, K1llsen backing off. LG on LG. Sev3n, has he got what it takes? He does indeed. And that's alright. K1llsen just taking mega health, getting the LG. That was a really nice fight for Sev3n. They were on even stack. K1llsen just had their weapon out a fraction of a second later. Sev3n in danger of losing another frag, and they're just gonna go 13-5. And this is just the victory lap here for K1llsen. He's gonna be winning a second game in the group, and the grenades there are gonna take him down. Sev3n just having a laugh. He knew that this was gonna be a really tough match, and he's probably just enjoying the experience and trying to learn as much from it as possible. But final scores look like they're going to be 15-5, and that's GG. K1llsen taking down the series 2 maps to 0, and not losing a map yet in this group stage. And yeah, K1llsen with the overwhelming control. I mean, look at the damage, only 700 difference. That's not, it's quite a bit, but it's not that much. Sev3n getting a lot of yellows. I mean, his out of control game wasn't terrible, but his getting back into control game wasn't as good. Yeah, guys, no Strengths versus K1llsen, because apparently Strengths has to play all of his games tomorrow.